you. Don't forget to tell us where you're from. Okay. Oh, and online we have Brent answering all your questions. That's why I write those notes.
Yes.
Okay. And this is episode 180. Oh my goodness gracious. It's 182-y. It's 182. And this is Lost in the Catalog, number 13. This is Minnie's favorite episodes.
It is.
She is writing something that I have to say happy birthday to Karis. Is Karis in Paris?
Ha!
Ha! Okay. And hey, I got a question for everybody out there. Is Father's Day a global holiday?
I think so.
Or is it just North America?
I think it's Hallmark.
It's Minnie says it's Hallmark. Hey, everybody out there, happy Father's Day. This is this Sunday. I am really excited. Minnie, guess who I'm going to see?
Danny.
Kevin James.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, he's live at Butler. Woo! We are so stoked. Woo! I have wanted to see him for years and years and years, so we finally get tickets. Okay, everybody. And that's at Butler Fieldhouse, I think. Okay. Wow, I'm even advertising comedians in town. Hey, Mo! Okay. Ah, boy, putting this together has been really fun this week. And I think I've driven the unit a little crazy because I keep adding stuff. So we got quite a bit planned. Okay, where do I start? Over here, right here. We'll get this out of the way, Chris, because I know you get the blinds shut and everything. So when you get a Capex, it comes with one of these. And it stores right in the back. It's called a miter finder or an angle transfer device. I call it the miter finder. Okay? And when you go up to, say, if you need to get an inside corner or something, let me find an inside corner. Where's a good inside corner? Over here, Chris. And I'm going to put some molding on the back of this framing. Okay, I can grab this. Now, when I built this, I knew it was perfect 90. Just kidding. Okay, so say I want to put some chair rail in there on this stud wall, okay? Come over here. I can take this now and bring it over to the Capex, and the beauty of the Capex is this. I could take that laser, oh, you know what happened? I turned it too far. There we go, let me plug her back in. I can use the laser. And you see this line right here, Chris, are you getting this? Christine, is that coming in sharp? Okay, so I can adjust it to get the right cut. All right, just like that. And then I can bring it over and get the complementary cut like that. So when I put something into that corner, it's perfect. I can cut perfect miters. But where this really shines is right here. Look, see these little nibs? I can bring these out. Now, I've showed this during Capex episodes. Hey, Chris, maybe we should have put that one, huh? Oh, okay. But say I'm doing a cabinet, and I'm going to do some, say this is an upper cabinet, I'm going to put some crown, I'm going to do a crown cap on that. I could take that. Now, I know that's a perfect 90 because the unit built it. Okay, so I could take that over here and bring it right over like this. And, oh, yeah, you could tell he built this one. Okay, and get that perfect cut. Now, here is what I can also tell you about this angle transfer device. It's in the catalog. So if it comes with each Capex, why am I telling you that? Somebody asked me recently, and he actually did this. He really liked this, but he doesn't have, heaven forbid, doesn't have a Festool slide compound miter saw. And I says, well, you see that line right there? And he said, yep, I could take that and I can bring it just like this and use the blade on that line. And that's what he did. And that's why I wanted to call it out today, because he says it works wonderful with his other saw. So that's why it's in the catalog. If you lose it, okay, or you leave it on the job site, or if you want to use it with another brand of saw, you can. It's the angle transfer device. Did I say that right, Chris? Mm-hmm. I'm getting a nod? Okay, good. Okay, now, just recently I had a training on this little goodie right here. This is in the catalog. Chris has put all the numbers or the item numbers in the description already. And this is a micro adjust. We have micro adjust on a lot of our tools already. You saw with the new OF 1010 and MFK 700 parallel edge guide, it's built into it. All our parallel guides have it built into it. But this micro adjust, and hopefully this comes through, there's a through hole. And where you can use it are a couple of places. I'm going to show you right here how to set it up. I'm going to swing around you, Chris, there, so you can focus right in on there. How's the lighting on this, Christine? Do we need to open up the blinds?
No, you're good.
Okay, so the way this goes on is I'm going to take and release this really quick. You have to, let me take the knob off of your 1010, okay? Do not, I repeat, do not lose that little spring. And how this comes off is you just take it off like this. That's why there's a through hole on there. So when you put this on, and I'm going to use it today with the trammel point, you put it on like this. And what I like to do, there's a little notch in there. It looks like this. If we don't grab that, it's elongated slot. And I like to put the micro adjust when I initially set it up. Hopefully this comes out right. Can you see that, Chris? I'm going to put it mid-travel in that slot so I have plenty of micro adjust forward and aft. So when I do this, I'm going to slide it on to the trammel point for the OF1010, and I'm going to put this back on here like this. Hang on, let me get some light in there. Hello! Ooh, you like that, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
For the light of my life, Seth.
Yep. So what I'm going to do is I swung this circle the other day, but I want to show you, I just laid out this morning. The trammel point has a 4 millimeter, so I drilled a 4 millimeter. Make sure you use a Festool drill with that. Okay, and here's where I really like the micro adjust. I can get a rough adjustment here. Let me loosen that up. Okay, I'm going to get a rough adjustment, and here's where you got to remember to tighten the right knob. I'm going to loosen this one, keep that one loose, but I tighten this, and hopefully we can see this, and I can look at the flute of that, and I can take that, and I can dial it right in to get a perfect radius. You notice how I'm doing this without any power attached? So to show the micro adjust, I'm going to swing it out here really quick, and I'm going to show you how fine it is. I'm going to draw a line right here. Chris, hopefully you can see this. See my line right there? Now what I'm going to do is I'll open it up, tighten that, and you can see how fine a micro adjust is. See how it's coming back over it, and then I'll bring it back to it. And you can adjust that absolutely perfect. Hopefully that's coming in clear. How's that look, Christine? Good?
It's getting there. I think you're good.
Okay, good. How you doing, Minnie?
I'm doing fine. Sorry to be double.
Okay, so I'm going to bring it over here. And what a lot of people don't know is a radius is just part of what? A circle. So I'm going to double check where I'm at on this. I'm going to micro adjust it back out. Okay, that's tight. And I'm going to just bring it back out really easy. So I have that, and I can cut that radius real easy and come right in. Okay, so that looks good. I just wanted to do it so I don't plunge down into it. I'm going to lock it up, bring it over. And you know what? I'm only going to go down about 5 millimeters of depth. So let me set my depth really easy. Just bring it in 5 millimeters roughly, about 1/4 inch in depth, so you can see me swing that pretty easy. Hook up some dust extraction, and we'll go from there. Minnie, you got any plans for the weekend?
Oh, I do. I'm going to the Tattoo Expo.
You're going to a tattoo expo?
Yes.
Nice. What is it called? Ink Con? That's pretty cool. Minnie, really?
Really?
No kidding.
No kidding.
Okay, so when you're using a trammel point, and you can see, I can get an absolutely perfect radius out here. I would just have to go in multiple steps to cut it. So a trammel point is one of those tools, but if you combine, that you need when you're using routers, but when you can combine a micro adjust with it, it's wonderful. So where else does that micro adjust work? You might be able to see it a little bit better here when I'm doing dados or mortises. I can, oh, I'm gonna have to remove that because guess what? I don't have the light on this one. So I'm gonna bring it down. Okay, and I've seen people over the years set up an OF 1010 or any of the Festool routers on the guide rail, right? But they bring the bit down and they try to catch either side of that, kind of like I was doing over there for the radius. But what's nice about the Festool system is, I'm gonna move this out for you, Chris, so you can see it, is I can work off a center line. And when I bring that, sometimes my eyes, I wanna make sure I can dial that in. So see how I'm just doing a rough adjustment? What I can do with the micro adjust, I got my rods, I got my guide stop here, but here's my micro adjust, and I can dial that right in on my center line, really precise. Is that coming through? Because I'm kind of looking over this. How's it look? Which way should I go, Christine? This way? Tell me when to stop.
I think you're good, right there.
See? That's why you need 4 people to set up this. I'm just kidding. If I was by myself, of course, I'd be in front. And so I didn't want my head to be in the way, but here you go. And then you tighten it up, and now you're ready to go. This is a great micro adjust. So there you go. It's been lost in the catalog for too long, and now it's not. What do you think, Minnie?
Oh, yeah.
What color would you like it in, Min?
Green.
Okay, good. I got you covered. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, here we go. So about 3 or 4 years ago, we came out with, you know what? I can tell you right now, it was 2020. You remember, Chris? Minnie, you remember?
I remember 2020.
Okay, guess what we came out with?
What?
The TID18, didn't we?
Ooh.
It was our what? Impact wrench. Or I want to say wrench, our impact driver. Everybody has one. We came out with one. Of course, this is what? The best on the market. It is so light in weight, it's ergonomic. But what a lot of people really liked was the shank on that goes in here. It accepted the hex power groove system with the little short stubby, and that's what goes in there. We have in the Festool system, and we've had for years, something similar. It's still a 1/4 inch across the flats, but it's extended and it has that groove. And that goes in center of the tip here, because the reason is that it's extended so it sits right in the drill itself. There's a lot of times you get stuff from other systems out there or other drill companies where you have to put what on there? A drill chuck first, and then the power hex groove goes in there, or one of these, okay? And now it's really extended, where we, Festool, we came up with Centrotech, and now we can seat that completely in there, so there's little or no run out, it's not extended out. Okay, but that is not what's lost in the catalog. What's lost in the catalog are these tips right here that hold these bit tips. Hear me out on this. I am going to use the CXS18 with this. I'm going to put not this one, but a typical magnetic tip holder. And I'm going to run a screw. Let me go into my sys org. Okay, and I am going to ask you out there, audience, how many times have you done this? You've driven a screw like this, okay? And this didn't happen, but what happens is you go to put another screw, and this is still sitting in there. It drives you absolutely 100% bonkers, okay? Something happened to your magnetic tip holder, and you got to go search for that, and you go, oh my God, it was in the screw I just ran. What's really nice about these, okay, and wait a minute, the way it holds in there is there's a little snap ring and a magnet, and it goes on these little snap ring grooves. That wears out over time. These are wonderful. You could let me just put it in so you can see it. Okay, I could take it like this, release the bit. Now, when I put it in, Chris, get in here so everybody can see this. See how it just locks in? What's really nice is that's never, ever, ever coming out, and I just think that is the cat's pajamas. So I can run screws all day and not have to backtrack in assembly. And we have it in the central tech shank, and we have it in the hex power groove. To get it in the hex power groove, I called it out in a description. It comes with some bit tips and this holder right here. It's wonderful. Don't leave home without it. Okay. Hey, you know what I think, Minnie? Oh. That makes an excellent Father's Day gift.
I agree.
Hey, Mo! Okay. What am I doing next? Ooh, this is a fun one. Okay, come over here, cameraman. Check this out. How many Festool lives have I struggled with this? I got my plug-it cord, I got my hose, and they're separate from each other, right? Chris, how many times have I tripped on these?
Too many to count.
Too many to count. That's right. I almost took you out the other day. So in the catalog, we have these. They're Velcro strips. And on there, we got the Festool logo. Huh? Nothing but the best. Okay. So what they do, I know this sounds simple, but they're wonderful. And I'm going to give you a couple tips on setting this up. You link the cord with the hose. Okay, and that's what these strips are for. I'm going to do a couple, but here's a couple tips. When you set this up, make sure you leave a little extra here, so when you plug in, you can plug in here. Okay? So there you go. Now, when we come over here, I place them every couple of feet. I'm going to take this. I think I got one left. I always leave this a little loose. Couple reasons. I want plenty of flexibility to get to my tool and use the plug-it cord, because I got to turn a full quarter turn. But also, I may have a Bluetooth on here, so I usually put a Bluetooth down here. My last Velcro strip, you get 5 of these. See that part number, Chris? You got that? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. So when we get this, and you put this on, I always flip these around, but when you put them on, and boy, these snug up really nice, and you just tighten them up, and boy, I'll tell you what, you have that hose and cord running together, and it just makes it nice. We actually do this all the time with the Play-Nex and that hose, so I'm not always tripping on it. I almost just tripped on it, didn't I? Okay, never mind. Hey, Mo! So that is the Velcro strips lost in the catalog. Let me see. Wait a minute. Wait for it. I know. Woo. Hey, Minnie, it's Flag Day?
It is.
Wow, is that a global holiday? Flag Day?
It's a U.S. holiday.
It's a U.S. holiday. I wonder if it's a Canadian holiday. Let us know on the line. Also, it's no way, I did not know this. It's the United States Army's 249th birthday. Thank you, everybody who serves. We really appreciate it. Okay, now, I have something else that's available on the Festool Fan Shop, but also at our system partners, okay? At a local, at your dealers. So check this out. Now, I wanted to cover this today because it's kind of fun. This came out June 3rd, I think, huh, Min? Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep, okay. So it's living right here in the handle of Generation 3, okay? Because it's a straight handle. See the little green? I'm going to pull out. It's the new Festool level. It's got a little measuring scale here, and it's in what? Oh, look at that. It's in imperial and metric, or standard. Way.
No way.
And, Minnie, I just want to say you're on the level.
Oh, thank you.
Okay? You could check level. You could check plumb. But what's really neat is it also has a V-groove on the bottom. And I wish this had feel-o-vision, because I'm going to tell you right now, this thing is so solid. This level is so solid. It's so well built. And it's good to plus and minus a millimeter. A millimeter over a meter. So that is very accurate. And come in here, Chris, so you can see this. Look. See how level that is? You know how you can tell? I'm picking it up on this end. Okay, never mind. Okay, good. Hey, Mo! So look where it fits. It has this little green button. And this is neat. Look, it has an arrow where to slide it. That's for people like me. And this is a few things I wanted to cover today. Okay? It does not fit in the T-lock because that had an arc. Some people have been asking. Sys orgs do not have handles up top here. It won't fit. Come over here, Chris. I know this is generation 3, but it will not fit in the tool bag, okay, in that handle. It won't fit there. Give me a Chris, follow me, don't trip. And someone may ask, hey, does it fit in the old Classics? And if you remember the Classic handle, the answer would be no, because it's not hollow. So it fits in generation 3. So check it out, okay? That is the new level from Festool. Did I tell you that I said where it was available, right? The Festool fan shop. Woo! And also from our some of our system partners. So there you go. Did I cover it? Did I get all of them, Chris? Did I leave anything out? Okay. Woo! We are good to go. What's really cool is Chris stayed up late last night to get all the part numbers. Does everybody really think he found the part numbers? No. Okay, that was his good buddy Sedgy. Okay, you ready? All right, we have Rob from South Devon, England. We have Paul, Cheryl, and Sam from Anthem, Arizona. We have Rick from sunny Blackpool, UK. Steve from Preston, UK. Wow, we got a lot of people from England, don't we? We have Jason from Fenton, Michigan. Jacob from Rhode Island. We have Fish and Doogie from Lancaster, PA. We have Ben from Rancho Cordova, California. Hey, Unit.
Yeah.
What are you doing leaning? You tired already?
Maybe.
Oh, my goodness gracious. We have Mr. Hugster from Chichester, UK. We have Michael from Edmonton, Alberta. We have Woodcraft. No way! You're hanging out with him, Dirk? It's Dirk from Dayton. Woo! But he's hanging out with Travis. Woo! Whoa! The party never ends. Okay, we have Oliver from Southern California. We have France Cliff, Prague. Did I say that, Minnie?
What?
We have France Cliff from Prague.
Cliff is usually in France, but today he's in Prague.
Oh, so we have Cliff, who's usually from France. Now he's in Prague. We have Mark from Los Angeles, California. Stevie Z from Sweden. We have Gerald from Derrida, LA. Blake from Novato, California. Joshua at Las Vegas. We have Jim from Greenbrier, California. David's her, everybody. It's Gwen. Okay, from West Virginia, we have Michael from Puyallup, Washington. Johnny Ringo from Searsport, Maine. Stefan from Augsburg, Germany. David from Israel. Whew. Eric from Palmdale. Rico from Denmark. Chris from Malta. Dude, you're always with us. Thank you from my heart. Okay, Petri from Jolarvi, Finland. Mehul from Ahmedabad. I got it. I know that's Ahmedabad. Okay, Dale from Swadlincote, England. Mike C. from Winchester, Virginia. Dragon from Serbia. Paul from Reading, Berkshire, UK. Kenneth from Oak Park, Illinois. Okay, Ray from Pensacola, Florida. Doug from Zionsville. Matt from Tidley Park, Illinois. Joe from Waseca, Illinois. Andrew from Toledo, Ohio. Mike M. Mr. Martinez from Austin, Texas. We got Big Island Ed. We got Big D from Indy. We got Warren from Batavia, Ohio. Merlin from Walla Walla, Washington. Justian from Festool, CS.
Customer service.
Oh!
Yes.
Why'd you call him Justion? It's Justin from Festool Customer Service. Hey, how are you, Justin? Jason and Yana from Granite Falls, Washington. Oh, my God. Chris from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Bermuda Steve. Jeff from Clarksburg, Maryland. We have Spatricia, that'd be Willie. Mark from Krimpen aan de Lek, Netherlands. DIY Guava House, French Valley, California. Woo! Des from Harrogate, England. Bahama Brian, Mr. St. John Moss, how are you? B. Double Dizzle from Arkansas. We have Gail from Eden, New York. Mike from Oahu, Washington. George from Tallinn, Estonia. Alan from Austin, Texas. Tom and Kelly from Eatonton, Georgia. We love you guys. Mike from La Crosse, Florida. Mark from Quitman, Louisiana. We have Dana from Yakult, Washington. Dana's always with us. We have Apo from Aka, Finland. I got it, didn't I, Christine? Woo! I've been being coached by Christine. Woo! Flint from Smithfield, North Carolina. Pat from London, UK. Joe and Henry, that's Joe. My main man, Joe. How's Henry doing, buddy? From Akron, Ohio. Frank from Downers Grill, Illinois. We have Keith from Brosman, Montana. I was going to say Illinois, but Christine corrected me. It's Illinois. Okay, Mark. Hey, hey, you know about the Lowe's on Michigan? Never mind. We have Mark from Anaheim, California. I'm going over here. Wow, I think he's turning red. All right, we have Eli from Denver. Fifi from Bled, Slovenia. Durango Pat from, guess where? Durango, Colorado. Carrie from Dallas. Vladimir from Belgrade, Serbia. Michael from North of Germany. What is it?
North of Germany.
North of Germany. Okay, there's a lot of stuff north of Germany. Okay, hey, we got Bears with the Boys, Gary Furness, known as the Governor. We have Warped Woodsman, Portland, Oregon. Daniel from Batwill, Switzerland. Johnny O from Atco, New Jersey. We have Guy from Shaker Heights, Ohio. We have Lode from Stockholm, Sweden. We have my main man, Dan, from Kingman, Arizona. We have Mr. Jeff Covey from Michigan. We have Nicholas from Belgium. Jerry G. Wow, 20,000 feet overhead. Jerry's on a plane.
Good job.
Woo! Yeah, it's Jerry G, usually from Chicago. We have Mike from York Haven, PA. Paul from Dayton, Ohio. Kurt from Rochester, New York. We have Tim from Livingston, New Jersey. Troy Boy from Yorkshire, UK. Petru from Slovenia. We have a first-timer, Madhava. Is that a name, Madhava?
I don't have a location.
You don't know loco? Okay, we have Cameron from Annapolis, Maryland. Michelle from Paris. Soren from Denmark. Sergio from Chula Vista, California. Mike from Vero Beach, Florida. That's such a pretty place. We have Nana from Budapest. Hi, Nana.
It's Nana.
Oh, Nana, not Nana.
Not
Nana from Budapest. We have Adam from New Bern, North Carolina. We have something here, North Wales. Let me try. Crois, Lauren Worth, Willem, North Wales.
That was good.
How'd I do?
Fantastic.
And I know it's something like, hey, how you doing, North Wales?
There you go.
Okay, hey, the Welsh. Okay, everybody. I know everybody in this room, including moi, is ready for the weekend.
Oh, yes.
We are having a heat wave here. It's quite humid. Everybody, we are less than 18 episodes away from episode 200.
Wow.
Hey, Minnie, do you think I'll make it?
Oh, yeah.
You think so?
You'll outlast us all.
Oh, boy. Okay, so in saying that, what do we always say? We love you. And it's really cool because we all say it, don't we? Mm-hmm. We all love you. Mm-hmm. Hey, guys, thanks for joining us and letting us come into your homes, your shops, and your offices. Yeah. Hey, if you're bagging at work watching this, we love it. Okay, everybody? Hey, it's the lunch hour. That's why we did it way back when. And Minnie, I got to tell you, I still can't believe we're still doing this. This is so much daggone fun. And I want to thank Germany Worldwide, all the powers to be, for letting us do this. We just love doing it, don't we?
We do.
And everybody, look who we called out today. All the different countries. Man, this is so awesome. I'm sorry, I'm not going to get emotional. Okay, everybody. Have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you next week. We got a humdinger planned. And have a very safe weekend. Christine, I think, I'm not going to say it, but I think, I think we're ready. Is that a wrap? That's